knock on wood. Thank you for that. Last week, Colin, you decided, we're going to switch it up. Even though we're red hot, I'm going to put 5 locks out there. And you go 4-1. The only one that didn't hit was the one I thought maybe was the best bet.
And it missed by 5 points.
Missed by 5 points in the under in the Arizona-Atlanta game. So, what do you have for us this week? How are we going to be making a bunch of money?
So we're going to continue the 5
Oh,
until it fails. Until
okay.
it fails, which
Go
could
to
be
10.
this week.
Go to 10.
Go to 10.
Follow our TikTok. You might see 10 on Sunday.
Yes, you'll be seeing plays from all of us as we try and get that TikTok page over 500
I
plays
think we're
in the year.
right around like 390 with about a month in.
So we're going to start throwing them out.
First 2 locks here are going to be kind of a combo. So we're either going 2-0 more than likely or 0-2 more than likely.
Okay.
Cleveland Browns, team total, under 16.5. How is this team scoring 17 with DTR at quarterback?
I don't know. And with Jerome Ford in the backfield.
Minus 106 odds there for under 16.5. Now the combo here, this is the Tommy DeVito week 2, is DTR under 166.5 passing. How is he throwing for 167?
Under 166 passing. I love that.
I like it.
Absolutely.
That's minus
under
110
that.
odds. I like Cleveland's offense to sputter. I like DTR to struggle. We saw him play once, and he really did not look great. Granted, the Ravens are way better than the Steelers defensively. Way better.
Both defenses are very good, though. And
The Ravens are way better.
Ravens are way better defensively. They're my fantasy defense. I love
One
them.
team can defend the pass,
True.
which
All right.
actually is kind of hurting this play. But we've got Patrick Peterson just where's the ball?
Lost. Just lost.
Third play here, CeeDee Lamb, over 82.5 receiving yards. He's gone over 150 in 3 straight. I like Dallas to try to run it. I mean,
It's over how many?
82.5.
That's it?
Minus
What are we
110
doing?
Or minus 114, sorry.
That's
I
all?
almost went all 100 plus. But
Yeah.
we're going to take the 82.5.
Smart. It's a lock. It's a lock. We lock that for
Now
sure.
I'm going to be betting 100 plus, but I'm going to be giving out the 82.5 here. He was at 141, and they're up 42-7. They're like, all right, you're going back in.
Yeah, you're going in. It's like, get
So
him
I
out
like
of
Dallas
there.
to run it up to get him over 100 again this week. And then who does Carolina have to defend him?
Yeah.
4th straight bet here. We're going to take the first half over, which is a 71% for the under in primetime games. We're going to go with the 29% for the over. Eagles-Chiefs, over 22.5 in the first half. 13 at 10.5.
Yeah.
We can't do 13, 10.5?
Yeah.
We can do, well, especially with the T Swift. Come on.
Brad, T Swift in the building?
13, 10.5, over 22.5 first half.
Love
over
that.
under, minus 120 odds on that bad boy.
Total.
Yeah, that might be one.
Yeah, that might be.
Okay.
Last one we're going to parlay, as we always do.
Always.
We're going to take the Texans on the money line. So I'm going to be playing the
okay.
middle on my mortal lock and
Wow,
lock.
okay.
Which I
Just need to
I
move
had
by
written
one.
this down before I came up with the mortal. But
Sure.
Texans money parlayed with Bills minus 2.5 alt spread brings you to minus 110 odds.
Love
Nice.
that.
Okay.
Love that.
Bills win by 3 at home.
Yeah,
You need
come on, I
it.
gotta
You
say,
need it.
Inept offense.
An offense that
It's in
cannot
New York.
score 15
Yeah.
points.
And then
It's
You're
just-
Texans
not
have-
joking when you say high school level. It is.
yeah, a high school level of offense.
It's abysmal.
Yeah,
And
and
you
the
got-
Texans at home, a team without a first round pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing a
Nothing
team
to
that
play
wants
for
to
other than
tank
play
has to
for
win
it.
as well. Sorry, Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and no, like the Bills, like the Jets, you talk about their offense, like their plays, Aaron Rodgers is listening to all the plays. There's a side-by-side of Nathaniel Hackett calling in the play and Rodgers just going, like, Hackett doesn't know what he's doing. If they had a competent offensive coordinator, this like why is Breece Hall not getting 20 touches a game? I don't understand. Why is Dalvin Cook getting 1 to 2 touches a game?
Why is
They're
Aaron
paying
Rodgers
him-
not calling plays?
Right,
Well,
that-
hey, I mean,
you're not
honestly,
kidding.
man, honestly.
You're not kidding.
I don't know if there's a thing against it. Like, you can't be a
Shouldn't
coach,
be.
I'm
but
sure he could, man.
I'm sure. Why couldn't he? Yeah. I don't know. But Sage, what do we got for fantasy sleeper? Typically, we're 1 for 3 a week. That's
Yeah.
pretty damn good.
yeah, and it's not easy once you're going for players that are rostered in less than 30% of leagues
Yeah,
right now.
very tough.
You
very
know,
tough.
for quarterback streamer, last week I didn't have one because there was nothing available. This week there's one available, and that is Russell Wilson. He is
Russ.
18-4 this year, touchdown interception ratio, and he's playing the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings are about middle of the pack in defense. Last year they were dead last.
Terrible.
You know, this year they've made a stride, but with what Russ has been doing, with everything he's been giving to everyone, Cortland Sutton's been having a good year. Jerry Jeudy's having a year.
Yeah.
You know.
Years, right.
Another year.
He's having another Jerry Jeudy year, but he is spreading the ball around just enough to make sure that he keeps getting those passing yards up, keeps getting those touchdowns up, and every time they get to the goal line, they're throwing it for some reason. So,
I saw that like 10 times last night. It's just
God.
drilled in my brain.
as for running back, I got two guys here for you on running back. First one, I already mentioned him before, Kene Wanwu.
You want
So
to spell that for me?
NWANGWU.
Oh, my. And Okay, yeah, I would have gotten that.
Now, how
sure.
many times do you have to practice
In
that
one move.
pronunciation before?
I
you
listened to it
can't
5 times
Well,
before
yeah.
on the drive here.
I was telling Nate, sorry for cutting off your segment here.
No,
I
you're
was telling
good.
Nate last Sunday when I was trying to do the X Factor for the Cowboys
Oh.
Niners game. It was Demador Lenore. the
Demador
opposite
Lenore.
Of Ward on the other side. I was
Yes.
like, I had to practice that like 20 times
Yeah.
before my
Yeah, a lot of
Demador Lenore.
Demador Lenore.
It's just such a different name.
Sounds like the Doodle Bob, Mihoy Manoy.
Mihominoy.
Okay, so in Wongwu.
Yes, Wongwu right here. Here's the reason I like Wongwu, right? So last week when Alexander Madison went out, he only had 3 carries, right? The thing about him is that if Ty Chandler was good enough, he would have already gotten a role in this offense.
Yes. Yep.
You know?
Yep.
They're looking for any kind of explosion. Wongwu is very similar to a Keaton Mitchell type guy to where his speed is otherworldly.
Yeah.
If he gets this, one play could be this 10-point play.
Yeah, could be what you
know, and that's what you need. You need variance. If you're looking for guys this deep on the roster, he's rostered in 2.5% of leagues.
Love that.
If you're looking for guys that deep, you need someone that can hit it out of the park out of
Yep.
nowhere, you know, and that's your guy right here.
I like
My
it.
second running back for us right here is Rico Dowdle
Oh, okay.
on
yeah.
the Dallas Cowboys right now. Now, last week he did have that touchdown. Very sad to see as a Tony Pollard owner.
Yes, and a Tony Pollard truther.
Gosh, that was such a bad beat.
Yeah, that was tough.
Early in the
That was
year.
tough.
But Rico Dowdle, I see this game getting out of hand. And
Yeah.
once it gets out of hand, they are not afraid to pull their starters. They're not afraid to rest some guys. And that's when Dowdle shines, you know? And I think already he's going to be cutting into the workload of Tony Pollard right now. He's Tony Pollard 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is
Stealing
great.
touches.
Exactly. And then in 2 years, I'm going to be drafting Rico Dowdle in the first round.
Yeah.
So
So
he got a couple of touches early in the game where it was
Yeah.
like 12-yard run, 10-yard
Yeah.
run, and it's like, oh, okay.
Exactly.
When
Yeah.
Pollard on that 4th
Yeah.
and goal in that first drive and he goes down 1 yard short, it's like, oh, he's not getting that.
yeah, he's not getting a chance. That was
With how the Cowboys offense has been rolling, I want any piece I can get out
Yeah,
of this
very
offense
true.
right here.
Very
So
true.
give me Rico Dowdle. When we're going to wide receiver is a little hit or miss right here.
Mhm.
But I'm going Quentin Johnson first off.
Okay.
Obviously, the injuries are playing a big part of that. Mike Williams is out for the year. Keenan Allen, he is questionable out. Yeah.
Questionable.
And he did score last week, which is rare for him.
Yes,
you
very
know?
rare.
But if he's the number 1 guy, they got no one else to throw to.
Yeah.
Give it to Quentin Johnson.
Yes.
I love that pick right there. As for other one more wide receiver, I got kind of a mix. I'm going to let you take your pick. It's a 50-50 shot. I'm going with Rondale Moore or Michael Wilson right here.
Okay.
Both of those, obviously, Kyler Murray is playing against Houston. It's going to be a shootout, in my opinion, and one of these players are going to have the opportunity to go off. In my opinion, I think that's going to be Rondale Moore because he always has such a great target share.
Yep.
With
Kyler Murray too.
with Kyler Murray especially. Yeah,
Yeah.
they already have that connection. I think he's going to get 20%, and I think he's going to go maybe get that touchdown, that elusive touchdown that's going to send him over the edge.
I love it.
And I have one tight end for you this week.
Hit it.
That tight end is Chig Okonkwo.
Ooh, Titan.
Yep, one Titan. It's the only time you're ever going to get a Titan. It's probably going to be the only guy because Tajay Spears has been letting me down all year until Derrick Henry gets hurt, and then he's on my bench already ready. Cannot wait.
Yep, that'll happen.
But Chig Okonkwo the past 2 weeks has been over 19% target share. And on top of that, Will Levis, he's a rookie. What's a rookie's best friend? Tight end.
Tight ends.
You know?
Yep.
Give me that guy. Maybe he gets that one touchdown they get this entire game because they are playing Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But they're going to be throwing the ball, you know? And with how D-Hop has played since that 3-touchdown game, I think Chig, it's such a hard name to say. Chig Okonkwo.
Chig Okonkwo.
Chig
There
Okonkwo.
you go.
I really think that he's going to be the one to step up and get that 50 yards, 4 catches, touchdown.
Love it. Love it. Okay. Addison, outrageous take time. You've been kind of hot on these.
Well, this one I'm hoping it can translate into a little 3-leg crazy parlay. That's just an
Oh,
absurdly couple really hot good teams going down. Let's go Tampa Bay money line
Oh.
against the San Fran 49ers.
Oh.
Arizona Cardinals money line against the Houston Texans.
Uh-huh.
Vegas Raiders
Oh.
money line against the Dolphins. $10 means you $1,256. It's a little bit of an outrageous parlay, but 3 teams that are hot, rolling right now. Miami, San Fran looks back. Houston's all hot. Maybe 3 teams taking a loss. 3 teams that should not
Wow.
take a loss.
All right.
Do.
I would love one of those from Immortal.
Come on.
Would love
Yeah,
Arizona.
true. Arizona. Although, didn't you have Houston in something?
No.
For a lock? No.
Oh, money line, yeah.
Money. Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Money.
yeah, never mind. Screw
Never
you
mind.
guys.
Never mind.
Screw your outrageous take.
Yeah, outrageous take. Alrighty. That's all I've got for today.